What's going on, my PT peeps, Morgan, that family, and my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead Season 11, Part 3, the final 8 episodes of The Walking Dead. So obviously, spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. And hopefully you saw the recent preview special for the final 8 episodes of The Walking Dead. It had Jerry, Angela Kang, Princess, and Chris Hardwick, obviously, on there for Talking Dead. And it was pretty good. The sneak peek showed Daryl and Maggie and Lance, but it was pretty good information. They didn't give much away, but it was good to see Cooper Andrews, who plays Jerry. He's pretty hilarious on there. Angela Kang was good as usual. And Princess, she's a pretty funny person in general, also for the character on the show. And she talked about Mercer and stuff. And again, they didn't give much, but it was just cool to see Talking Dead back on TV. The preview that they showed was Daryl. Well, first it was Judith narrating some stuff from previous seasons of The Walking Dead, and I guess they're going to do that every episode and have a new opening. But we saw Daryl killing walkers in this room here, and as he was clearing the walkers out, Maggie comes in and she clears out the walkers in the other room. We don't know how much time has passed. We don't know what has really been, where they've been since 11:16 going into 11:17. But it's good to see Maggie and Daryl, and they're in the same clothes from 11:16, so I'm guessing it's the same day or maybe the next day, and our group is hiding out. As Maggie and Daryl come to the window, they hear, this is a door, but they come to a window, they hear gunfire, we see the Commonwealth troopers and Lance. And that's basically the whole preview. Daryl says they're going to take out all these people. I would assume that they are able to take out the Commonwealth troopers because the Commonwealth troopers are pretty weak and they probably get a hold of Lance, probably by kidnapping him. And then I think Carol's going to come make a deal with Pamela Milton, but these are just, theories right now because the preview special is just a small little clip with Maggie, Daryl, and Lance coming after them. Sorry for the blurry photo right here. But if you tell from the other promo photos, you can tell that it's Maggie, Daryl, Father Gabriel, and Aaron, which makes sense because we saw them together in 11:16 going into 11:17. But Annie could be there as well, and I'm not sure how many people are in this scene and sequence here, but it looks the same. Father Gabriel in the same outfit, Aaron in the same clothes from 11:16 when they took on the Commonwealth troopers and they survived to go into this final 8 episodes. But the fact is that Daryl, Father Gabriel, Aaron, and Maggie are going to probably take out the Commonwealth troopers. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited for the final 8 episodes. And it's sad that it's final 8 episodes, the final 8 episodes. That's just weird to say because you never thought The Walking Dead would end, but it has to at some point. But who actually survives? Who makes it besides the main people that go to the spinoffs? Who is still around going into the spinoff shows? We know Daryl, we know Maggie, we know Negan, we know Carol will be around somehow, some way, Rick and Michonne. But this looks like a behind the scenes photo, but Daryl's kind of smirking here. Then Pamela Milton, does she survive? Does the Commonwealth fall like it does in the comics? I'm guessing so, because that's what they're hinting at here. And we get to see Connie, Kelly, and Magna, the Commonwealth residents, rising up after the article, after the stuff about Sebastian, after the stuff about the Miltons being exposed. The Miltons, Sebastian's terrible, but I don't know about Pamela Milton. Is she actually bad? Is she just trying to make things work? She doesn't like Sebastian, like none of us do. But what happens after the publication? Is there a battle? We know there's going to eventually be a battle with our group and the Commonwealth troopers, but where does Max stand? Where does Yumiko stand? Are they going to have Yumiko versus Tommy, Max playing both sides? Or does Max team up with Eugene? Angela Kang said that their relationship gets funky, not because of them, because of what happens. I'm sure Max is going to push the envelope to take down the Miltons and really bring down the Commonwealth for equality for everybody. I mean, it's pretty much the hierarchy, the people of power, they want to stay in power. That's nothing new, right? And there's a lot of photos of Yumiko in these promo photos. I don't think she dies. I think more people survive than die in the final 8 episodes. But it's interesting to see where we're going because the comic is the comic and the show is the show, and there's going to be differences. That has to be because the cast is different. We do think, at least I do, think Yumiko is going to take the Judge Michonne route, where she's going to be the judge, jury executioner type of thing in the Commonwealth, but she's probably going to take over a powerful position. This is kind of like Maggie and Deanna. Who's Deanna? At Alexandria, but it's Pamela Milton and Yumiko. I just think of the Commonwealth as Alexandria 2.0, and it's just a bigger version of Alexandria. They're going to rinse, repeat story arcs, rinse, repeat, do it over, rinse, repeat, do it over. But again, there's a lot of Yumiko. And sorry for some of these are blurry because I had to resize them to fit on the video, but you get the point. And there's a lot of stuff in the train station. Something's going to definitely happen there. But Yumiko and Magna are still cordial. You know, are they going to get back together? I don't know. It makes no difference. Magna is kind of a weak character on the show. Does she finally step up? And does she actually do some good things on the show? Because a lot of people don't like Magna. She hasn't really done anything to really make us be like, wow, we like that character. They also highlight these two people right here. There's a candlelight vigil for something. Who died? I'm just trying to think, did we see somebody die in the episodes already? What's happening here? Who are they mourning? We see signs. The big red sign right there is telling. But we see that the Commonwealth is going to rise up, well, the residents are going to rise up against the Miltons. And we see that people are nervous. Is this back in the train station? Something's going to happen here. Like the Commonwealth troopers are going to shoot some people. Pamela Milton's going to scream at something, I'm guessing. Then we see the stuff we've seen before. In another preview, we see Carol, RJ, Gracie, and Judith inside the apartment. And fake Stephanie goes in there and looks for them, and Carol tells them to hide, and stuff starts to break down at the Commonwealth. And I'm okay with Judith, narrating the beginning of every episode. Well, at least this episode. I'm guessing that's the way it starts. And it's cool to see Rick in the hospital walking there, and just previous stuff of The Walking Dead, because you're recapping stuff, just where'd they come from. It's the final 8 episodes, so it's kind of cool. I do like it. And I'm also excited to see what happens with Mercer. I would love to see a Mercer show. Before the Commonwealth, after the Commonwealth. I would like to see that personally. But you see Mercer in a Jeep rolls up. You see Rosita is in the Jeep with him, or she gets in the Jeep. Or either way, he's looking through his binoculars at what most likely is a huge walker horde coming his way. And you see the Jeep that's overturned, and we'll probably lose some Commonwealth troopers because they're pretty weak and they're disposable. They're like stormtroopers. Take them out, right? But have you seen these photos? Did you see the preview special? Are you excited for the return of The Walking Dead on October 2nd? Remember, guys, it's October 2nd, which is this Sunday on AMC and AMC Plus. AMC has 11/17 and AMC Plus should have 11/17 and also episode 11/18. So it's also going to be on AMC 11/17, an episode or the pilot episode of Interview with the Vampire, and then Talking Dead with Greg Nicotero, Norman Reedus, and Yvette Nicole Brown. But again, that's an hour later. But there you go, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. I'm excited for The Walking Dead to return this Sunday. Sunday. Be there, guys. And as I make this video, there's some lull between the hurricane stuff. So I tried to post a video about The Walking Dead. And if you were in harm's way of the hurricane, hopefully you got out of the area. I should be okay, but we could lose power. I don't have to see. But if we don't lose power, we'll be back this Sunday for our live stream, and I'll be continuing to post videos. And thank you to everybody that's reached out and checked in on me and my wife and my cats. We got to make sure that we're safe, and hopefully you are as well, because that's what it's all about. Stay safe, and as always, tell them Daryl.